And then the fourth track or key is administration. Because you could have all of the above, but if you don't actually know how to organize it and implement it and put it into effect, then you will, we can't say you'll die a fool, but you'll be a real wise person who didn't get nothing done. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it this way. He said, an organized lie will defeat a disorganized truth. Does that make sense? See, so the enemy is well organized, got high level administration and management skills. So how in the world do you think that we are going to effectively replace them, and our management and administrative power is very, very low? No. So we have to learn administration. So get the courses. There's, I believe, a total of 6 major administrative courses that you need to learn. And that will help you to get yourself organized so you can actually do the things that right now you say, I can't do it. I ain't got time. The only reason why you think you don't have time and can't do it and can't get around to accomplishing it is because you yourself personally are disorganized. So you start with yourself, where you get yourself administratively aligned so you can accomplish what you need to do as an individual brother or sister. Then you can look around and say, you know what, my family's also in a state of disorder. You can get your household together, get everybody lined up, moving out, being successful. Then you'll look around and see your neighborhood. You know what, there's a bunch of chaos in this neighborhood. There's confusion on every doorstep. That's why the neighborhood looks like hell. That's why it's so terrible to live here. Because there's so much confusion and disorganization. I think I'm going to line this thing up and organize it and run it the way it's supposed to be run. Because you're going to find out you're responsible. It's that way because you let it be that way. The school where your children go, it's disorganized. Somebody needs to go in there and put some order in. Look at the city. It's in chaos. Look at the country. It's in chaos. Somebody got to bring some order into it. Well, that's someone that's here to do it is you. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that he met a Savior. So we don't have to look for a Savior to come. The Savior has already showed up. And he pointed out a way for us to travel. And he put the Honorable Elijah Muhammad on that way, on that road. And now, in his place, we have the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and he's giving us clear instructions of the way that we're supposed to go. Now, Master Farad Muhammad had opposition. There were plenty of people who didn't agree with him. He had to leave the circle of the scientists because even some of the wise scientists of Islam disagreed with him that the lost found could be raised from the dead. So he didn't pay any attention to those who opposed his will. He just went on and made something happen. Yes, sir. Right. Did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad have opposition? Yes, sir. Sure he did. As great as his programs were, as great as his teachings were, there were people who rose up and said, no. We don't want that. We're not going to do that. And so he had to overcome that opposition. But what about Minister Farrakhan? Do you think he has opponents? Yes, sir. People who disagree with him? Yes, or are you foolish enough to think everybody's lined up with him? They're not lined up with him. They're opposed to him. Yes, they want to thwart what he's trying to do. Right. If he says, I want 1,000 auditors, they say we only got 300. Why can't he get 1,000? Why can't he get 5,000? See, where are the people who say, well, if he asks for that, that's what we're going to give him. And I'm going to be one of them. If nobody else goes forward, I'm going forward. But wait a minute now. If you do that, then his opponents become your opponents. They might be scared to attack him, but they're not scared to attack you until you make them afraid. So then you stand up and you fight for what you know is right. Nobody said that this would be easy. Do men think that they will be left alone on saying we believe and not be tried as we tried those before you? No, you will be tried. But you have everything that you need in order to overcome all opposition and all enemies. And you will be victorious. So I thank you for these few minutes. I guess it's more than a few minutes. But I hope that something that was said benefited you. Otherwise, what was the point? I drove all the way over here with, please stand up. This is our sister Fume. She's a high-level Scientologist. So any kind of question that you have about Scientology, you can always ask her. She's on a mission. She's on a mission to help the Nation of Islam. You know what she told me one time? She said she's going to get this mission done. And if she can't get it done in this lifetime, she's going to come back in another lifetime and finish the job. That's what she told me. So that's some serious help. When somebody says, I'm going to help you so much, even if I have to die, I'm going to come back and finish the job. I'm not going to leave you. Then look at this, Brother Remus. Stand up, Brother Remus. And then Sister Rashida, please stand up. Now, if you look at Brother Remus's head, he got a hickey right there. And Sister, she got some scars and stripes, some bruises. Why? Because these are pioneers. These are people who heard what the minister said, and they are forging ahead. And so they're down at Flag. They are doing special training in Dianetics and all of the sciences because they're going to set up a Dianetic center in Los Angeles. That's where they're from. And they're going to set up a center in the black community to do what L. Ron Hubbard said, which is to deliver Dianetics to the black community. Because this is a help to the resurrection of our people. Well, somebody had to go first. So these two individuals here, they're the ones who decide we're going to be first. And they're in there battling, and it's not easy, is it? I mean, they fight every day. It's a trial every day. But what are they doing it for? They're doing it because they are forging a way for you and me. So that when we go through the same thing, they will already have blazed a pathway. And so we thank you for your sacrifice. We thank you for your pain and your hard work and dedication. All praise is due to Allah. So it's with people like this that we're going to get the job done. We're working on what's called an org board for the Nation of Islam. See, that's my mission. When I came into the Nation of Islam, a voice spoke to me and said, there's nothing wrong with the nation. It just needs to be organized. So here I am, 42 years later, working on that mission. Get the Nation of Islam organized. That's my job. It's not somebody else's job. That's my job. That's what was given to me. Now, do you think I'm going to get the job done? Do you think there's some enemy that's going to stop me? I like to see him.